The other day at a workshop I was doing, I had people ask me a lot of questions about the catalog, the Stampin' Up! Catalog itself, and whether or not it was easy to copy a sample that was in the catalog. So I'm going to do exactly that. So I'm going to copy a card from page 98. So I'm just going to go through and make this card. I love this one, and so I'm just going to show you. So I've got the Scallop Squares Duo die, and I'm just going to run it through the Big Shot. And I am going to change up the colors because sometimes we don't always have exactly what's in the catalog, correct? Alright, now let me move this. To change up the colors, I'm going to turn to the Color Coach. This is my favorite color tool, and it's rare for me to ever look at the front side. I always look at the back side. And what I do is I just start going through. Now, I'm making a birthday card for somebody. And so I know her style, I know her favorite colors, and so I'm just going to scroll through until I see something that looks like her. Okay. This is definitely her. Ooh, this one though is perfect. So this is going to be Pink Pirouette, Baja Breeze, and Early Espresso. Now I can also look down here and pull in any of these other colors in case I need another color. Like I might add in the Sahara Sand if I need the fourth color. But let's just see how it goes. So we're going to pull in a piece of Pink Pirouette, and this is going to be 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4.25. So this is going to be the base for my card, and this will go on top. So now let me grab a ruler, because in the sample it shows a piece of cardstock that's going to go right inside. So I want that piece of cardstock to be 2.5 inches squared. So back to my color combination, or my color coach for my color combination. I want this to be the brown, so I want the Early Espresso. So I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored, and I've got a piece of Early Espresso, and I put some repositionable adhesive on the back side, and I'm just going to tuck it up into the left-hand corner. I love that we can use repositionable adhesive on here. And now I'm going to go scoring crazy. Alright, I am going to do every 1/8 of an inch. Thank goodness this isn't bigger than 2.5, but I love this look. When you first start it, you're like, oh, I'm never going to finish. But then before long, you're done, and you're really happy with the results. Alright, so see, I only have like 5 more to go on this side and then turn it. So it goes a lot faster than you initially think. Okay. But you, like I said, you definitely want to make sure you're using adhesive to hold this down. Now that I have it all scored, I'm just going to go through and remove that adhesive because it is going to be on the front side. And I probably would cover up where the adhesive is anyway, but just in case, get all this off. Alright, so then I have this great little waffle pattern on the back. So I am going to use the same stamp set that was shown in the catalog. This is the printed Petals set. And see, I told y'all before, I have these little papers everywhere for my dimensionals. So I'm going to want the big stamp, the scallop stamp, and then this one, and then this one. So pretty much this little guy is the only one not being used. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my color coach, and I'm going to pull the Baja Breeze ink, the Pink Pirouette ink, and then I have to decide what color I want to do this one. So I'm going to have this layer with that, because I really don't know that I want a Sahara Sand flower. So what I'm going to do for this one is make a little bit lighter version of the Baja Breeze. Never forget that you can get multiple uses out of one ink pad. Alright, so let's get started doing exactly that. I'm going to bring in some Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to start with the Baja Breeze for this flower right here. This is a big bold image, so you want to make sure it's good and inked up. And stamp. Perfection. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this guy here in the Pink Pirouette. Once again, another bold image. Okay, and then for this flower here, I'm going to do the Baja Breeze, but let's see here. I'm going to use a piece of scratch paper and stamp it again. So it's going to still be Baja Breeze, just a lighter shade of it. And then I can go through these. I want full strength because Pink Pirouette is a light enough color on its own. Alright, so let me get these closed up. Alright, these two right here are going to require scissors, so I'll do that here in just a second. I'm going to start with the easy first. And so this one works with the Scallop Circle Punch. And then these will all work with the Itty Bitty Shapes Punch Pack, but I'm going to come back to it in a bit because I really want to make I don't know which flower I'm going to want just yet. So let me get these cut out. So now that I have all of my flowers cut out, I'm going to start putting my card together. So I have the base, that Pink Pirouette. So I'm going to get that good and creased. And then I'm going to start layering. So I have my piece of Whisper White and I have my snail. So I'm going to put adhesive on this and put it right onto the center of the card. And now before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. And the reason I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment is in case I mess it up, I need to cover it up really quickly. So I don't want to make the whole card and then have to do some creative stamping afterwards. So I'm going to use the Early Espresso ink, and this is it says Happy Birthday, and it's from the Bring on the Cake stamp set. I just thought that the cursive in this was beautiful to go along with my color combination. And this is going to go right towards the bottom. There we go. And it is a little crooked, but it's not so bad that I can't live with it. So let me close this ink pad up. And then we'll start building some more. So I'm going to put snail onto the Whisper White because I don't want to smooth out the texture that I made, because if you turn it over and you put adhesive, you could flatten out that beautiful texture you created. So I'm going to put this right on there. Behind this scallop, I'll put adhesive, and this will go into the center of that flower. And then for this one, I'm going to use a dimensional. So put that right in the center. And now what I'm going to do is go through and start fluffing up all my petals, because I want this to stand up. I don't really know if the sample does it well, or if the sample's with it poofed up, but I really like it with the poofed up look. And since it's paper, we can do that. One more reason to love paper crafts. Alright, see, look how beautiful this color combination is. And these are not colors I would have thought to put together normally, because I'm not a huge fan of Baja. I normally go towards Marina Mist. Okay, so I'm going to put this just like so on the front of the card. And then I have the little flowers. So I have a whole selection I can pick from. And I'm going to go with the Circle Punch on this little flower. I'm going to use a mini glue dot because it'll just make my life easier. Just put that in the center. Peel it up. And so just like that, I copied a card from the catalog. I didn't do the same colors. I changed up some of the stamps. And I'm really happy with the end result. So now I'm going to share with you one other thing, and that is cleaning your stamps. This is something that I have fallen behind on in the past, and that is keeping everything where it's supposed to. So I'm going to share with you how quickly you can clean your stamps. So this is the Stampin' Scrub, and I've had this one for probably 8 or 9 years now. They last forever. And the Stampin' Mist, it's a stamp cleaner and a conditioner at the same time. And so all you do is rub your stamp on the wet side, rub it on the dry side, and it's good to go. Now you can put it back in the box and not have to worry about it. So y'all are my witness that at least for today I cleaned my stamps. I normally have a bucket over to the side of all the dirty ones, and then I'll one day a week go through and get all of my stamps clean. But that's all there is to it, to cleaning your stamps. So then just open your case back up. And ta-da! It's all ready to go. So I hope you've enjoyed the quick and easy card that we made today using a sample straight from the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Now if you don't have one of the current Stampin' Up! Catalogs, be sure to contact me at meg@iteachstamping.com. And remember, I don't just sell rubber stamps, I teach you how to use them. Have a great day.